Hey Luxembourg, get ready for Dora! No, not the Explorer, but the Digital Operational Resilience Act. It's a big deal for Europe's financial world, and that means you, Luxembourg. As we pointed out in past videos, Dora is of utmost importance in the resilience of the financial sector. It's all about protecting banks, insurance companies, and everyone else in finance from digital meltdowns. Think cyber attacks, tech glitches, you name it. So why should Luxembourg care? Well, you're a financial big shot. Dora's here to stay, and ignoring it is not an option. Luxembourg's financial players need to shape up their digital defenses. That means getting their tech in tip-top shape and having plans in place for when things go wrong. Because believe me, they will. So how ready is Luxembourg for Dora? The CSSF, Luxembourg's financial regulator, decided to find out. They sent out a survey like a concerned parent checking their kids' homework. The survey landed on the desks of banks, investment firms, and more. And guess what? Out of 494 entities contacted by CSSF, less than 80%, only 389 entities responded to the survey. And that's an alarming sign, but it means at least some entities are taking Dora seriously. The CSSF crunched the numbers from the responses. It wasn't just about checking boxes, they wanted to know how prepared these financial entities felt. The survey results were like a mixed bag of candy with some good and some not so much. But hey, at least they know where they stand, right? The CSSF survey gave Luxembourg's financial sector a grade on its Dora readiness. And the results were, well, a bit like getting a C on a test. Not a total fail, but definitely room for improvement. The good news? Most financial institutions are aware of Dora and what it means for them. They're also taking steps to get ready, like reviewing their systems and beefing up cybersecurity. But here's the catch. There's a difference between knowing about Dora and actually being ready for it. The survey showed that many institutions still have a long way to go. They're struggling to put all the pieces together, like making sure their plans actually work in real life. It's like having a fire drill plan, but not knowing where the fire exits are. That is alarming, especially when the EU announced the timeline in 2022. Now about Dora's big hurdles: contracts, people, and teamwork. The CSSF survey revealed the top challenges Luxembourg's financial players face with Dora. It's like trying to climb a mountain but with extra obstacles thrown in. First up, contracts. Dora wants financial firms to make sure their tech partners are also up to snuff. But negotiating those contracts is like trying to herd cats. Then there's the people problem. Finding enough qualified people to tackle Dora is tough. It's a competitive market out there, and not everyone knows what skills to look for. And finally, teamwork, or the lack thereof. Dora requires financial groups to work together seamlessly, but that's easier said than done. It's like trying to get your family to agree on a vacation destination. Only 1 out of 389 entities considers itself prepared for Dora, which is alarming. The CSSF survey didn't just look at the big picture, it zoomed in on different parts of Luxembourg's financial landscape. And guess what? Different players have different struggles. Take banks, for example. They're dealing with a mountain of rules and regulations, and Dora's just one more thing on their plate. Credit institutions face heightened challenges with contractual negotiations, affecting 66% of their readiness. Alternative investment fund managers and management companies report a 51% challenge rate with ICT service provider negotiations. They're worried about how Dora will impact their investments and whether they'll need to change their strategies. And let's not forget about investment firms and payment institutions, which struggle primarily with resource shortages, impacting up to 63% of their own readiness. The average readiness score stands at only 2.8 out of 4. Scores closer to 1 reflect full readiness, suggesting that while progress has been made, many entities are still in the preparatory phase. Only 71% of the entities consider themselves partially ready. Time to get serious. Dora's deadline of January 17, 2025 looms closer. The CSSF survey is a wake-up call for Luxembourg's financial sector. Dora's not just some abstract idea anymore, it's real, and it's coming fast. The clock is ticking and the deadline for Dora compliance is getting closer. Financial institutions need to pick up the pace and address those challenges head-on. The consequences of not being ready are just too high. Think hefty fines, reputational damage, and even losing business. So Luxembourg, it's time to roll up your sleeves and get to work. Dora might seem daunting, but with the right effort and collaboration, you can do this. The future of your financial sector might just depend on it. For more insights and updates, follow Cyber Solutions.